We're chilling! We're chilling with Rick. He's gonna get to the story quick. Yeah, we're chilling. Yes, we're chilling with Rick. Chilling with Rick, everybody. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the sponsors. Upscale Exotics, reptile-only specialty store that carries exotic reptiles looking for homes. They have snakes, lizards, geckos, turtles, chameleons, tarantulas, and more. It's the store of the creepy critters. With all the supplies, enclosures, and food, it's your one-stop shop, and they have knowledgeable staff located at 145 West Seneca Street in Sherrill, 315-367-5002. Games People Play, formerly Mind Games. It's a game store with so much more. They've been in business for 28 years. They have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also sports cards. They also have retro video games and board games. Weekly events held in-store and a knowledgeable staff located at 114 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-363-2448. Whitestown Automotive, quality repairs at a good price just up the Thruway Bridge in Westmoreland. Boogie Dad's Music, working on producing and distributing music on all platforms and great royalty kickbacks for all performers. Oneida Carpets. Oneida Carpets, family owned and operated by Scott and Lynn White. They're both installers. They install carpet, laminate, vinyl, luxury vinyl, plank flooring, and ceramic tile. All of your flooring needs in one store. They're located at 174 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-361-9800. Big Girl Stump Removal. Do you have a stump that needs to be removed? I'm talking about a tree stump. Then call up Big Earl. He's a great guy with very fair prices, and he'll grind the stump right down to the roots. Give him a call at 315-363-5217. Papa Top. That place out there is just like Florida. It's a tropical paradise out there on that big old deck. They have obviously the outdoor deck, Adirondack chairs, picnic tables, bar stools. Grab some friends and go listen to some live music at Papa Top. Frog's Bar. Outdoor bar, picnic tables, Adirondack chairs, 2 fire pits for when fall comes. The owner, Mary, is phenomenal. She's a friend of mine. She wears the chillin' zip up proudly. And there's live music there all summer. Oneida Calet Civic Center. Upcoming events include NU Wrestling on May 27th. I'll be at that. Absolute Adele, an Adele tribute show, coming October 22nd at 3 p.m. Get your tickets for that, oneidacalet.com. Also coming on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, is Appetite for Voltage, a Guns N' Roses AC/DC tribute band. Get your tickets at oneidacalet.com. All right, on to my next guest.
Oh, come let us adore.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chillin' with Rick. They're already singing for us.
The church bells are magnificent, totally setting the mood.
Yes.
What's going on?
Nothing.
What's up, Rick?
Today, welcome to Chillin' with Rick again, the people show, because without the people, I'm nothing. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate it. Today, I got a couple of rockers with me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Borgia's best friend, Scott Henderson.
Wow, no! No!
And Shane Stillman.
How
What's
are you,
up,
Rick?
brother? Good.
Nice
How are
to
you,
meet
man?
I didn't
Nice to
stand,
be
I'm
here.
sorry.
You don't need
That's
to
all right.
stand.
Okay, good, good. Nice.
This is nice.
These
back
guys
here.
are
I
from
like it.
Seattle Suns. I don't know if I just said that.
No.
I have Alzheimer's already at 46.
Oh, he's a youngin'.
All-timers or old-timers?
Old timers.
Yeah.
Old-timers.
Yeah. Nice.
Happens
What's
to
up,
the best of
fellas?
us.
Not too much.
Thank you
Chilling
for
with
doing.
Rick.
Thank you for doing
We're
this,
chilling
man.
with
Yeah,
Rick.
thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem.
First time meeting ya?
Yes, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I said on the way out here, I don't know how you two escaped me, but you did.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
got you
fly
now.
under the, we're like stealths. We're under the radar, you know.
I got
Popped
you.
up in Oneida tonight.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
nice
yeah.
back here, buddy.
I know.
I like a nice canopy here.
Yeah. I in
This
case
is
it
a
rains.
cigar tree, Justin Smithson told me.
A cigar tree?
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Isn't it one of those trees that grows those long beans
Yes,
on it?
yep.
I thought it was.
How did you know that?
Because I had 2 in my backyard, and they're the worst tree. They're
Yes.
they're a nightmare.
Yes.
I do know that.
Shit might fall on you. That's not my fault.
Okay.
When we
Well,
bought our
if it's
house,
only shit,
yeah.
that'll be okay.
When we bought our house, we had a pear tree in the back. That was horrible.
Did you have a partridge with it?
No partridge though. Danny was. We bought it from Danny.
All right.
Yeah. So Danny Partridge. So that's before your time, but
No, it's actually not.
yeah, I know.
Well, maybe a hen. I
Yeah.
was born in 76.
Yep. Cool.
You go, shh.
Yeah. Nice.
Don't let out your secrets.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I'm only 30.
Yeah. There you go.
That woman over there, I have to say, has a big set of breasts. Look
Yes.
at that bra. How big that thing is.
It's actually the
hanging out.
bathing suit. It's the
That
top of the
thing is-
bathing suit.
Is it? Or
Yeah,
a
the black's the
circus type?
bottom. No, the black's the bottom. The blue's the top.
Other musicians are going to see this and be like, no, we got to do chilling. We got to
Yeah.
see this bra.
Yeah, I ain't saying she looks good. I'm just saying.
I'll take a picture of it and put it on the page when you're all done.
This is great already.
Got it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My man.
Big one.
There you go. Nice. Nice.
So
nice.
Rick, how long have you been doing this show?
This is my 5th year, brother.
I love it.
And I'm
Possibly his final year. He's not sure yet.
No, I'm going to just cut way back.
Okay.
I'm doing
Good.
like 15.
Balance, man.
Yeah, balance.
Good for you.
I shouldn't have made that video, and holy shit, the love I got, though.
Ah, maybe
Damn.
you needed
Yeah.
it though. Maybe you needed it though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta
Maybe I
cry
needed a
in
little
your
praise.
Yeah.
beer. Cry in your beer once in a while in
Yeah.
front of the people,
Yeah.
and if they show you love, then you just keep moving forward.
I
you
got
know?
nothing but love. Holy
You did
shit.
too,
I
yeah.
was overwhelmed.
That was probably your most watched video.
I don't know if I should say fuck you or what.
Yeah. I know, wait a minute. Wait, I've been putting this for 5 years, and you watched this one?
Should have
Really?
started a GoFundMe page.
You
at that
kidding
point.
me? Dude, you could have GoFunded it.
Yeah,
Damn
you
it.
could have do it. You could be like in
I
Maui
had
right
95 comments on how much people love me and they're gonna miss me.
That's more than all your videos all this year combined. Except Borges. It's awesome though. See, when it needs to be spoken though, sometimes I bet you a lot of people watch your videos.
Yeah.
Probably don't leave comments and stuff, so you don't really know.
Yeah.
But then when it matters, they do.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, that one mattered.
Yeah. Cool. It's good.
I broke down and cried in that video too. I mean,
know.
I love doing this so much.
Yeah.
That would have killed me not to
Well,
do
that's how
this.
I got. He's like, "Who is this guy?" I go, "The guy that cried in the video I showed you." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool. I know him."
That's how
Yeah.
I'm known as the cry baby.
Crying Rick, they call him.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Crick, the Crick.
Crying
This
Rick.
is love, guys. I'm telling you, it's love.
That's what boys do. Yep. So what you got? What's going
Nothing.
on?
I'm glad you got away from the Enchanted Forest for me this year.
Going tomorrow.
You going tomorrow?
Yep. Yep. We'll be there. We'll be there before opening.
I had him scheduled last year, Shane. He's like, I'm going to the Enchanted Forest, and he stayed there.
Well, I've
He's had to cancel gigs or
I've,
not book
I've
gigs.
realized that you can't infringe on Scott's Enchanted Forest time.
Yes.
It don't
Last-
happen.
Was it? It was the first year.
don't
It was the first
don't try.
first year together or something. And it's ever see like the dog, the RCA dog, looking in the speaker for RCA.
Yes.
It's like, hey, dude, we got a great opportunity to play this gig. You know, like July 9th. I'm like, yeah, I'm in Enchanted Forest, and he just does this. He goes. Holding on to his mic stand at rehearsal, and he's like, and he's waiting for the joke to come out, and I'm like,
I
No,
was
But
too.
I said, but aren't your kids grown? Isn't
Yeah,
your kid
that's what he
grown up?
said.
Isn't your daughter grown up? I said, in college, I said, or something.
I go, oh, she hasn't gone in 8 years. He goes, so you go by yourself? I go, yeah. And he's just
I
like,
got canceled for that, Shane.
Well, hey, so have I, my friend.
Yeah,
So have I.
consistent, right?
It's okay.
Yep.
Now
He flipped us both
We
off.
just have to. Yeah, we just
But
have
no,
to.
now he knows. And he's like, dude, next July, 2024. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we
He's
know
like, I know how you are. He was like, gotta book it now. True
Well, yeah,
story.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
we
true
do.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want the Seattle Suns anytime next summer, book us now because you just heard it from the horse's mouth.
He's going to the Enchanted
You
Forest.
just heard him.
And then when you hit,
And you kind of see Scott in Speedos anyhow, going
Yeah.
down a water slide.
But
A
It's the
yellow
best.
Speedo.
yeah, but listen, when you hit the water, you gotta put your feet out like this and your hands down. So when you hit, the splash comes up and hits the lifeguard.
There you go.
Oh, they hate it.
They hate it.
Oh yeah, they know. True, yeah.
See, I thought you had a job out there.
No,
You just went.
I just go. I just go.
Wait a minute, you did have a job out there one.
I
didn't
worked
you,
I worked twice last year.
You worked twice last year, right?
Yeah.
So I wasn't
That's when I was
imagining
supposed
shit.
to come
You
here and
really
get
did
free
work
tickets.
Yeah, I still got 4 of them at home.
God damn it, I need to get my Speedos out and go
Yeah,
down the water
we
slide.
gotta go. We'll be there
Let me know.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thursday.
Really?
So whenever you watch this,
It's going to like 87 tomorrow. That'd be a
I
perfect
could
day.
have tomorrow off.
you can do. Yeah, you're
I
your own
could.
boss.
I could do that.
You're your own boss.
Yes, I am.
Give yourself the day off. Go have some fun.
I'm about ready to do that, I think. I think I know where those Speedos are.
I do too.
You know where yours are? Or mine. You know
Yeah,
where mine
I
are?
know where, yeah.
Jesus, man.
I love my show. I love it
You're
wherever
gonna freak
it
people
goes.
out there.
That one night in Albuquerque.
One night in Albuquerque. So,
Fuck them
according to
kids.
my buddy Scott DeCan, you're the best bass player in Central New York.
No,
Is that true?
no, no.
Who'd you
Nope.
say that to?
I didn't say it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scott
No.
DeCan from As If.
No, there's a
He's-
thing. There's a
Oh, as if.
Yeah.
Didn't
Scotty.
we? Didn't we play somewhere with those guys?
as if I don't know if we. Yeah, no, we
Did we
at
play
the, we did the tryout for the casino at the gig. They were there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that-
No, there's a thing I learned a long time ago. 2 things I learned a long time ago when I was really, really young. I was in high school playing bass and trying to do all this fancy stuff, Billy Sheehan stuff and everything. And I had a friend come over. He's like, "Hey, I want to hear you play bass." I'm like, "Sure, come on over."
Yeah.
And we play this David Lee Roth off the Edith Smiles album. I tried to play in Shy Boy, doing all this tapping and trying to do all this stuff with the distortion and all that.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, that's good. You don't need Motley Crue?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I put Too Fast for Love on, and there's that one part on that song, do 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 do, and I did it. He goes, "Oh my God, that's awesome!" like Tommy Boy. So I'm like, okay, that's when I knew simplicity, you know. And then this guy Tope that I used to work with, he's a great guitar tech. He always told me to play. Yeah, Tope. His name, they call him Tope. Tope Damiano. Play.
Isn't that a color?
I think so.
It
That's
is a
top.
color.
Isn't it like blue?
Oh yeah, you're right. I think so.
Tope?
Yeah.
Well, he was pretty blue.
Is it spelled the same?
He's Tope.
I think that's
Yeah,
the same.
Tope, was short for guy. His name was Guy.
I'll write this.
But it was below the red line. Always play below your red line. He said people who suck that play below the red line will sound better than people who are really, really good that always try to play above it.
Yeah.
So it's not that I'm good. I just stay within my means.
There you go, man.
Yeah, that's all
Scotty
it is.
brags everybody up.
Yeah, he does too.
He's a lover, man.
Yeah.
He loves the local business
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I do.
Oh, my
I
wife.
made a show out of it. I love it so much.
Yeah, my wife told me. She goes, he keeps taking his shirt off. We're coming to every show. Sorry, Sheila, blowing you in. Yep.
Oh, man. Are you familiar with the band Ghost?
Yeah.
Do you dig them?
They're okay.
All right. I'm going
Yep.
to see them Friday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I didn't know if they would impress you at all or not.
Hey, live music, man.
Live music is live music. It's
Yeah.
a theatrical performance, too.
Yeah, it is too.
Yeah.
My theatrical performance would be King Diamond, though.
There you go.
That's the one I would want to see.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would definitely be.
Shane's like,
I
yo.
don't have-
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Ghost at all. I don't know
Yeah.
one note of one song that they play. I have not
He's going to check it out,
listened
though.
to any. I
Yeah.
have not listened to
Think of Nickelback, but wearing makeup.
Okay, I won't listen.
Yeah,
to it.
you won't.
Oh. I thought he'd like it.
No, Shane's a punk guy, man. This
Okay.
guy,
All right.
he pulls things out from the depths of punk.
That's because that's where the good shit is.
Yeah.
The
In
depths
fucking
of punk.
depths.
Yeah. What is the
Of
one band
punk.
you're? The Melvins.
I love the Melvins. Well,
Yeah.
that's really Seattle. That's the first sludge metal
Yeah.
band. 83.
He played a song for us one night at rehearsal that I wasn't familiar with, and he's playing it. I'm like, that's a Soundgarden song I haven't heard before. He's like, because it's the Melvins. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was that
Way
one-
back. I forget Scott.
Yeah.
There's so much awesome stuff in that whole Seattle scene. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. We have a difference in musical taste for sure.
I do. Yeah.
Without a doubt, it's like we are the biggest contrast in
Oh my God.
in what we like listen to.
Scott's
like,
all Backstreet Boys and you're punk. I got you.
yeah.
I'm hairband, man.
And
I'm
Scott is a
hairband.
hairband guy, and
Yeah.
I am totally.
Yeah.
Not.
I before all that shit, I loved Sabbath and heavy shit and punk, you know, and then the grunge scene started, and it kind of. And Nirvana was just another punk band, you know what I mean? So I just felt like that whole scene just drove that same vein, you know.
Yeah.
And all those guys loved all those You know, none of those grunge guys were fucking big hair band fans.
No.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
not. So it came from. It came from that stuff. Hey, I was born in '66. You know what I mean? I got 10 years.
Don't give up
on
your
you.
Easy,
secret.
I give it up because
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Heinz
I
57.
don't give a fuck.
57
because,
varieties of
and
Shane over
believe me-
here.
Believe me, age is just
a number.
stupid number.
Shane, I'm not trying to kiss your ass or nothing. You don't look your age. Man.
There ain't no way, right?
No,
there ain't
there's
no
not.
way.
Yeah.
I appreciate it,
Yeah.
and it's.
I would have
It's
never
hard
guessed.
living and good fucking that.
I apologize to my older.
Yeah.
I get yelled at when I swear. So
Oh. Yeah, but he's
I had one lady Saturday night. She goes, and I put a disclaimer up. I had Mean Streak out here. They're
Okay.
a rock band.
Yeah.
The whole band was out here. I'm not
Yeah.
equipped for that, but it was all motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah.
She goes, and so I put a disclaimer up because I know I got younger people and older
Yeah.
people watch this. And she's like, you were right, there was a lot of swearing.
It's rock and roll, though.
It's like, I respect you enough to put a disclaimer out.
Yeah. It's rock and roll. Gotta feel
I
free.
said,
Well,
you
the
can't put me
F-bomb's
with
fun.
you can't put me with a rock band and not expect that to come out.
Something's gonna happen, right? Yeah.
Something's gonna
Unless it's Striper. If it's Striper, then don't worry about it.
A lot of swearing's gonna come out when you put me with a rock band.
Yep.
Just saying.
Cool.
So, I like to start from the very beginning.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure you've seen my show. He
Yep.
has not.
Yep.
Where were you born and raised?
Oriskany, New York.
Oriskany, New York.
You were born
Yeah.
in Oriskany?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where were you
Yeah.
born and raised, Shane?
I was born in Olean,
Olean.
New York, down in
Alright.
the southern tier. I was raised in a little town called Cuba,
Cuba.
Cuba, New York.
I've actually
Famous
heard of
for
that.
its cheese.
I love cheese.
And yeah, I mean, my family owned a bar. I was pretty much raised in it all through the '70s. My uncle was a musician. My mama was a singer. And
That explains a lot to me right there.
I was raised in a small town with a lot of really good musicians, and I was just toted around playing the tambourine, and that's, I mean, as a little boy, it was like my fam. It was just what I was born into,
Yeah.
I was always I just always loved it. So
Yeah.
there's always music around me,
Yeah.
and there you go.
Yeah.
It's like
Always music around in your family?
Nope.
No?
Nope. I was just I was into the hair band music at the time, and I thought Nikki Sixx was really cool, so I wanted to play bass like him.
You did a lot of drugs.
Yeah, I didn't know that. No.
Didn't know that, did you?
No, I was too young to. I mean, I was
Yeah.
from it wasn't like that where I grew up, So
Yeah.
I just knew they had cool clothes, and he played bass, and
Yep.
I got my bass. And before I had lessons, I'd look at the pictures in Circus Magazine and look at his tuning pegs and match them, just to make sure my bass was in tune like his.
Yeah.
Not learning that's not how it works.
yeah, I was gonna say, how'd that work out for you?
I didn't know. I
Were you
didn't
in
know.
tune?
Yeah, I had no idea.
That's awesome.
Yep, no clue,
That's
man.
so funny, dude. Really?
And I would hold it up, and I would have to stand. I'd stand.
You're going to get to know him out here, Shane.
I stand in front of the picture, and I just make sure they all matched.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, you were in photo mode.
He's
You're-
playing
yeah,
live,
yeah,
and then I sit down and play the bass, and I don't, obviously, my G sharp
That's awesome.
deafness, yeah. But I didn't know, I just wanted to play,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
That's
knew
fucking
from
great.
an early age he
Yep.
wanted to jam.
Yeah,
great.
just wanted to play, I had my sister's old albums upstairs. She had like all the Diary of a Madman and the Blizzard of Oz and Jackson Brown and REO Speedwagon, The Wall, all this stuff that it came out kind of bass heavy. I could hear the bass, so
Yeah.
that's what I stuck with.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
to be behind,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're good friends with my buddy Max, right?
Sheldon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good on Max. You ever see how weird his thumb is?
No.
Check out his thumb next time.
I know his
Sorry,
whole-
Max, I'm blowing your spot, but his left thumb is the absolute weirdest thing you've ever seen.
No, look at it.
Oh, you
He's
won't
coming
get off
September
it.
13th. Finally.
Good. Check out his thumb.
I will.
It's like, remember the Weeble Wobbles? Weebles wobble, they don't fall down? That's his thumb.
He claims he's from the land of misfit toys.
I don't know where yeah, Herkimer.
His whole purpose on earth is to
wanna be
aggravate
a
the shit out of me.
dentist.
Yeah, oh,
That's-
it works. Yeah. So Herbie wants to be a dentist. Yep.
Or a squirt gun that shoots jelly.
I'm a wagon with square wheels.
Or a
tell-
spotted elephant.
He was out here impersonating all the characters' voices. I go, Max, what the fuck are you doing?
I can't. Oh my god!
Oh my
It's
god,
not.
it's so bright
we-
out here that I took my sunglasses off.
We
Oh my
can't.
God.
We can't talk about it on the camera, but ask him about bomber jackets,
Okay.
cable TV, and coffee. Then he'll do his.
Oh, I know he loves coffee.
Yeah. Then he'll do his impression. Oh, it's the best. It's the best.
Like I said, his whole purpose on Earth is to aggravate the shit out of me, and
Oh.
he does it.
He does it well.
Because you try to have a conversation with him, and he goes a completely different way. I don't know if you experienced that or not.
Yeah, you ask him the
Or-
time. You
yeah.
ask him the time, he'll build you a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I go, Max, I need to book you. When the hell can you get here? So I'm not sure yet. Yeah, you gotta play with your
Make
hair.
sure you
for
got
that.
make sure you got an outlet for the fan though. So when he's talking, the fan is blowing on his hair, so you can keep it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Is he like Fabio?
Yeah, he
Oh
is.
yeah, but
he's a big.
he's
fop.
football
Do
Jesus.
they call him Maxio?
They should.
I
But
call him Maxie.
yeah, he's
Not Maxie Pad, just Maxie.
he's football Jesus.
He is.
Yeah, Jesus
He's
is a
football player?
linebacker. He should be. He's jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll fuck you up. I'm pretty sure.
Except for that thumb, man. It's just so weird. It's the weirdest thing.
I said to him, we had a conversation. I used to do my show in between these two trees. It was a whole blast. He was out here, and I was just picking him. I go, how high are you right now? He's like, what?
Oh man. Good old Max.
I wouldn't let him get a word in edgewise. I just kept picking on him.
Good.
It's just how it is with me.
Yeah,
and
he
him.
won't shut up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just kept giving him shit.
Yep.
And people
Poor
love
Max.
that episode.
No poor Max.
I feel bad for Max.
No. Don't feel bad for
Max, I feel bad for you. It sounds like these guys gang up on you, man. I don't know you, bro, but sounds like.
Trust me, he brings it on himself.
Yeah.
He showed up at our last show.
Well, then you shouldn't do that, Max.
He showed up at a few of our shows. He was last show at Frog we played. He showed up late. His girlfriend Kelly was with Sheila hanging out. Big tall guy with a long blonde hair and beard.
He just posted a
Yeah,
Fabio
you've seen
picture
it.
today. He trimmed his beard.
No, I never thought.
I
Yeah.
have to talk to him one of these days.
Yep. Cool.
He posted a Fabio pic today. He trimmed his beard up. He had to go get that taken care of, he said.
Oh, boy.
It's about your length now.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Really?
Yep.
So what age did you pick up the bass? Did you start off at bass, or did you
Yep.
play
Started
other?
at base. I was 15 years old.
Yeah,
15.
you were a little late.
Yep. A little late, and then I quit from.
I always hear 12. 12 is the magic
Yeah.
number.
No. Let me see. So 94. I quit in 94. And started playing again in 2009. So I stopped for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Damn.
You stopped for 15 years?
Completely stopped. Yep.
And Shane, you were a drummer, right? Before
Yeah,
the lead guy?
Yeah, I picked up, I think when I was in school, I think in 4th grade you could start taking an instrument through the school. And
Yeah.
I wanted the drumsticks and, you know, and so I got the sticks and the rubber pad and Mel Bay one, and I managed to get through those four Mel Bay books, and then they wanted me to join marching band, you know, and I was like, oh, I'll join marching band, you know. But I was a ball player, you know.
Yeah.
I was much more wanting to play ball,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I wanted the rudiment classes from the instructor that would come in from Buffalo and work with our drum line, you know,
Yeah.
So I pretended I wanted to be in marching band, so I could
just get the lesson.
I get the lessons right. And then the instructor's like, well, we got to go get all sized up for marching band uniforms. And I'm like, well, I got baseball players. I'm like, like, what? We put all this time into you, kid. I'm like, yeah, no.
I'm on my
And then
rudiments.
that was it. So it was after that. My family was poor. I had
Mine
no
too.
money. I mean, I literally was playing fucking pots and pans with
Yeah.
sticks when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, and I had a beat up old snare drum and nothing else.
Yeah.
And when I went to college, and I went to Auburn for 1 year of school, and I took like $400 and I bought a Slingerland 4-piece kit and some shitty old fucking cymbals, and I went up to Auburn with no money to start, you know, and I spent my book money on a beat up, you know, old drum kit.
Yeah.
And then went up there and I got in a punk rock band, and I flunked out of college, and, you know, fucking just stayed up there. And
Music led your way.
I just, you know, I'm a tradesman. I've been in the trades for many years, but I've always been a drummer and singer and an original artist, and with my other band, and it's just fun, man. Music has always been there, and it's great. I'd probably be really angry and miserable if I didn't have it in my life, you know. Especially being in a band, even in a tribute band. It's not like the thing that I've always like wanted to put my time into. The original thing was like for most of my musical career, as that was I was doing, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, you get to a point and you're like, I just want to do something that's really fun where all the people go to it, and so that's why we started Seattle Suns, because we found 4 dudes that can play the stuff right.
Yep.
And really do it justice, and the people are coming, and they're coming in droves now. So
Yeah, those aren't a
it's
big
great. I mean,
You guys have quite a following.
Yeah, it's happening.
getting there,
it's
man.
happening. It's happening. You know, it takes time. And COVID was a real bitch, man. COVID slammed us down for 2 years, and we had a year of rehearsals prior to COVID happening. It was before Scotty came.
This is
in.
before me,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We started with Gabe Infantino from Country Swag. You know, Country
Yeah,
Swag.
I've heard
right?
of that. Yeah, yeah.
He was a bass player for them. He's an Auburn guy. We were good buddies.
Yeah.
He was in my house band at Moondogs Lounge in Auburn when I built it. But so anyhow, COVID just right when we were booking shows, man. I mean, it shut everything down. I mean, just we had played like 2 shows, and then that happened, and then Gabe took a job out of state, and right when COVID was letting up, and we were like, well, we got 65 songs. We were like, with
Yeah.
Gabe, and now we got all this and Day and blah blah blah. And Scott, luckily, up in Utica, heard about it, us looking, and he came in and learned shit. He came right in and played it, and we were kind of like, no, if you want it, dude, you're the dude. So
Yeah.
that was a couple years ago now.
It was 2021. I was recording with Bob Rock out of New York City with Kelly Yackel.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
recording at Big Blue with Jeff Adderman
Yep.
and Pamela, and talking with Kelly Yackel about the 9-ball days and everything. And Kelly and I were talking about original music and how, you know, it's not really existing anymore, just because, you know, just there's what it is now. People like hearing familiarity, like they like hearing songs they've heard before, you know, the original stuff.
Yeah.
Far and few, but he's like, yeah, we're talking about it, and Pamela's like, wait a minute. She goes, Scott. She goes, do you know Jake Bunger? I'm like, yeah, he played in Rattle Basket with Pat Orlowski. She's like, yeah, he goes,
Pat was just on my show.
oh, was he?
Yep.
Cool. And she's like, yeah, their band's named Seattle Suns, and they're looking for a bass player, and they're playing like 90s grunge. I'm like, okay. You know, so she hooked us up, and so we contacted them guys, and I'm like, yeah, they're like, okay, learn, you know, how many songs you want to learn for the trial? I'm like, I don't know, you only learn like 15 or 20? Like, no, learn 5.
Yeah.
Learn them good.
Yep.
You know, so of course I picked like 2 or 3 that I knew already,
Yeah.
and a couple of ones, and I went to Auburn, went to Shane's place, and we tried out, and then went back, and on my way to Niagara Falls on my birthday, I got the notification that they accepted me, and actually
Nice.
on Facebook, Sheila read it on the way there. She's like, might want to pull the car over. I'm like, why? What are you talking about? She's like, might want to pull the car over and read your Facebook message.
Well, she just saw all the zeros on that sign-in bonus.
Yeah, yeah. Starting with the first number, 0.
$10 ain't a lot of money, Shane.
Oh man.
All those zeros
Yep.
on that sign-in bonus.
But it was cool. I got me.
Yeah.
It's
Well, congrats on that, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
thank
was
you.
great.
Thank you.
It's always nice to meet somebody that's got their shit together that
Yeah.
wants to rock, because dudes, honestly, I feel like dudes like us, we're a dying breed of guys. Guys in
I
your,
agree with that.
Guys in your 50s that still haul gear
Yep.
and want to carry heavy fucking gear, not
Yeah.
light shit, because we're not pussies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we want the shit that really sounds great and it's heavy.
Yeah.
There ain't no way around it.
I got my.
It's just
yeah,
the way it is.
It is.
You know, and
I love
we're
your
old
attitude,
school, and
Shane.
I love
really
it.
do.
Hey, it's the same attitude I've had since I was born. Why should I change it now? But it's the truth, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I see everybody, not everybody. I see 85% of who people out there doing it getting really soft.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one way I see it, and it makes me want to cringe. When I see people singing off a tablet.
I might get canceled.
Come on.
I might get
No, I'm gonna
canceled.
say it. I gotta say it.
These opinions
use
are
your
not
use your
reflective.
tablets at rehearsal. and stop using them on stage.
Just sing it wrong.
That's not what pros do. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Disclaimer, that did not come from me.
It came from me.
I remember I was I got an Ampeg head rack and it's heavy. I have a 610 cabinet that's heavy. I have two 410 cabinets. Now one, 'cause I sold them Joe Finelli. But they're all heavy. They're over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man. And I was talking to our friend James Shears, who does Elite Sound.
Yep.
Does a sound for us. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at new gears. Like, what you looking for? I'm like, something light that I can just carry like with two hands. He's like, what do the pros use? I'm like, what? He goes, what do the pros use? I'm like, they use Ampeg. He's like, okay. I go, but, okay, you're right. Because I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bring one cabinet in tonight 'cause it's a small gig. He's like, no, bring them both. If you don't want to plug one in, that's fine.
Yep.
But you got to have both up there. We're rock and roll. And he's right, though.
Yeah,
It's
like
right, man.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like you pick what you want to be
Yeah.
early in your career,
Yeah.
and that's what you stay true
And that's
to.
who I am.
And that's what you do, and that's what you are. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's like, and you become a creature of habit too.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
when you know what sounds good,
Yeah.
it's like you don't want to.
I jammed out to you guys today. I
Anything
found you on
else, you know?
YouTube.
Oh, did you?
My father has seen you in person.
What
He's
did you jam
76.
to? Like
Uh,
video stuff?
Like videos. You're all over YouTube.
Yeah, you know,
That's cool.
I got to see you in person. My dad went to see you. He's 76. I go, how were they? Loud.
Yeah. Listen, we know we're loud because like we have the U in front of us.
Yeah.
But
well,
I mean,
loud.
My dad jammed out to you though at 76.
Well,
where was he? At Frogs? Or?
Frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was out on a date
Get out. The outside
Well,
show or
if-
the inside show?
inside.
yeah,
Oof,
that's it.
that was loud.
There's no way to not be loud in,
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
place. Out there, their outdoor stage is pretty cool.
My
out
dad
there. I
in
like-
1969 was wearing flowered bell bottoms, being a roadie for these bands.
Get out.
Yeah.
Your
That's
dad
it.
was?
My dad had a big black beard, a big black afro, flowered bell bottoms, and he was just being a roadie.
Oh, really, dude?
Yeah. And I'm
Where
out
is
here
he?
with
Tell
no
him to come-
fucking hair.
Tell him to come out here and
How
hang
come you
out.
don't? You got to interview him.
My dad smokes a lot of weed.
Tell him to come on out. I know.
Now my dad has gray hair and still the great big gray beard.
Good. And he still goes sees live music.
And
when
he'll
he,
fuck both of you up.
yeah.
I love him. Where is he? Tell
man.
him to come out, man. Let's smoke some bongs.
You know, it's like one of the things like we play Shifties out in Syracuse.
Yeah.
Shifties is like, you know, the guys sit up on the small stage and they have their amps and everything. Well, we bring in a PA. And of course, Shane's friends with Molly and the owners like that. He's like, are we too loud? And Molly's like the head of the place. Like, you guys, that's the music you play. It's supposed to be loud.
Yeah.
And
Well-
people love it. They come in and drove. That place is awesome.
If
Yeah.
you're,
And
if,
he brings a full PA, man.
Yeah.
well, hey, man, you know, you got to have subs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Got
got
it.
it.
Don't, I mean, you got to have subs.
Yeah.
I see, you know, it's a must-have in my world
Yeah.
when it comes to setting up sound. And setting up your own sound is a sucky thing to have to do, no matter how you slice it. You got to have somebody that's tweaking the room out in front of you. It don't matter how good you think you are, because you just need that guy.
Have to worry about that
You
amp
gotta-
perform.
So, but the subs. Yeah, I got some JBL 18s. I put them both on the floor at Shifties, and
It's a small
and I
bar.
use them to stand on in front of the stage. I mean, so it works out good. But
But
it
they're
got
plugged
all
in.
that low
They're not
end.
just there to
But
stand
here's
on.
the thing about loud.
That's your footrest, though,
Loud-
right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, my poser stand.
Yeah. So you put the
Poser
mic
stand.
stand on the ceiling.
So
The thing about loud.
Yeah, the thing about loud is, if it's loud and warm, it's fine. But when it's loud and shrilly,
Yeah.
and the mid highs are, and the overhead mic on a drum kit or something, just picking up cymbals, and it's just all this high end noise. That's shitty, horrible loud.
Yeah.
But if you're loud and warm and you just feeling the bass and it's in the loudness isn't crushing your ears with high frequencies.
Yeah. How a rocker
That's
used
the
to tell me,
difference.
if it ain't loud, it ain't right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but man, I tell you,
But it's gotta be
a
the
good
right kind of
sound
loud.
guy-
Yeah.
Good sound guys are
Yeah.
they make or break your band, and we
We've never been told to turn up.
Well, no. Well, I tell Jake to turn up.
Well,
sometimes.
yeah, but I mean, as a
But I have
band,
to-
I'm talking about an
yeah,
audience
yeah.
member.
Well, because we usually have guys out front that know where to put us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it
Yeah, it
boils
is
down
too.
to. We always try to have an engineer working with us, somebody running the board. Even if I set up bring in my rig,
Yeah.
I'll bring somebody coming. I'll give them a couple $100 to come in, even if I'm not making that much at the show, just because we need to sound awesome.
Yes.
I don't care about the money.
Yep.
I don't care about the money.
Yeah.
We
He really
wanna
don't.
make
He's not
money,
just. He's not just
but
saying
it's
that.
not. I mean, seriously.
His views.
It's not about. It's about making yourself sound awesome when you play shows. I will lose money if there's going to be a crowd out there. I'll lose money on a gig to sound awesome.
Yeah.
I don't care. I've done
You
it.
have to,
I've done
though,
it many
you know?
times. Because I'm not going up there with 12-inch speakers on a stick
Yeah.
and paying for nothing,
I don't blame you.
and just to get $400 stupid dollars.
Yeah.
That's like. Might as well piss in the wind.
He's got a
It's
point.
going all over your.
He's not
pants.
wrong.
It's true though,
He's
right?
not wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's.
Because if you sound, so you get that money and you sound bad, no one likes it. You don't come back.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. You
And a
gotta
lot of
sound
people-
good. You gotta
gotta
get a fan
sound
base.
good.
You gotta keep your fan base.
Yeah.
And you guys got a fan base.
And he's been talking about that for 2 years. I was like, guys, listen, it's gonna come. We keep going back. Don't worry about tonight. Don't worry about this. It's gonna happen. You know. We
Look,
had.
Stay true to your cause.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, and just be real and be the same people every time you go to a venue. Be professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
be on time.
Yep.
Be professional. Be courteous. Be nice.
Yep.
And then when you're on stage, fuck with everybody.
Then when you're off, done.
Yeah. And then when you're done,
Yeah.
you know,
You get
reap
paid
the
to set up
rewards.
and tear down.
reap the rewards.
The middle part's easy.
Yeah.
The middle part's easy.
Yeah.
That's when it's fun.
Right? You get paid to set up and tear down.
That's
Yeah.
when it's fun.
That's a good point. That's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah. I'm Justin Smithson. He's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh man.
Do you guys do you play in the wintertime or you kind of relax or you
No.
do? Okay.
No, we do.
Because
He
some
tries
bands,
to-
take the winter off or calm down
No,
and
he
practice.
he tries to book us as much as he can.
Yeah.
Well, believe me, I don't want to be playing shows in the winter
Yeah.
either, man. I mean,
But a lot of
I
bands
guess
do
I-
rehearse then.
well, we're pretty faithful to rehearsing one night a week, no
Yeah.
matter how busy we are.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, it's summertime has been tough for
Yeah.
rehearsal stuff.
Everybody's
and
doing
we
a
have
summer
had
grind.
a lot, and we have had
Yeah.
a lot of shows. Usually, our rehearsal nights Wednesday nights
Okay.
from 7 to 10 or so or whatever. But
Yeah.
I appreciate
know,
you guys being here, Zon.
Oh,
that
yeah,
really
no,
means a
that's
lot.
cool.
No,
that
it's,
means
it's
a lot.
okay.
But
Thank you.
the thing is, I mean, I think we've got like 65 songs on our list right now. But we're like we need more songs. So it's like we do need time to sit down and crunch out the dozen songs that we've got written down right now that we want to throw on our entourage. But
Yeah.
it's like. I mean, even with all those songs, I mean, we can't play all those songs in 3 hours. I mean, but still to us, I mean, we've been playing them a while now.
Yep.
And there's so much other stuff out there. It's like we do need rehearsal time. Wintertime, wintertime sucks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, sucks playing gigs in snow.
Yeah.
It sucks going to practice in snow.
Yep.
does.
Sucks. It sucks.
Good old
Snow
New York.
sucks. Snow
Yeah.
sucks. It does. But hey, man, fucking born a Yankee.
Yeah. Yeah, we got. I mean, like
Born
he
a
said,
Yankee.
4.5 hours. We played a show at Shifty's after the Sammys, 9 to 1:30 without a break, without repeating any songs.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
was great.
That's quite
Yeah.
the Rolodex of songs. Then.
Yeah. It's we got a ton.
And we do not like to take breaks.
No.
Yeah.
We do.
People
we do not.
people leave when you
So
take a
when
break.
when you do book us, you're gonna get 3 hours of rock
Mm-hmm.
and roll. We don't.
Go to the bathroom before.
No, I mean,
No,
we
yeah.
have figured out ways to
we got different songs
keep,
to do.
keep things going on stage when either one of us
Yep.
want
Everybody-
to step off for a minute.
Yeah.
Or to
That's
give
cool.
Kevin
Yeah.
give
You get
Kevin
your
a
own little
break on the
break.
drums because
Yeah.
Kevin definitely needs it back there. Sitting and
Kevin gets to
And,
work out on the drums on the songs.
yeah, they're
You know.
the chops of all those drummers are. They're
How
all
did
good.
Seattle Suns form? Like, who were the original members?
You and Gabe
Me and
or Jake.
well, here's how it happened.
Yeah, tell me, man.
Kevin Dean and I had a project going on called the Way Cool Experience.
Okay.
When I told you that I broke my legs
Yeah,
up
yeah,
and
yeah,
got
yeah.
off the drums and
Yeah.
met Kevin at that open mic night.
He's got the best band names, by the way.
So Kevin and Dan Wagner. Wagner, you out there? I love you, brother. It's been a while, bro. Kevin and Dan Wagner and Ronnie Dark ended up playing with us for a while. The Way Cool Experience was like a 66 to 99 rock band. We're doing Inagata Davida, and we're doing Bowie, and we're doing all this cool shit. It was great. People loved us. We had a little tiff, or not, just a couple things happened, and
It happens.
two guys went that way. But Kevin Dean said, "Shane, I'm sticking with you, bro. I'm sticking with you." So I'm like, "All right. Well, let's find a couple guys." So I said, "I got a bass player, my friend Gabe." Well, Gabe came in. He said, I want to do all that grunge stuff we do in the house band. Because my Moondogs Lounge that I built at the time,
Yeah.
I put the house band together, and Gabe was in it.
All right.
And we were doing like Alice in Chains and STP and stuff, kind of like up that we're doing now. And
Yeah.
and Kevin was like, "Yeah, I want to do that shit too." And I was like, "Well, I love that stuff too." So anyhow, and then Kevin said, "Well, I know a guitarist that was great at this shit," and he knew Jake.
Yeah.
So it's like Gabe was from Auburn, Kevin knew Jake. We started smashing out some songs. I think Nutshell might have been one of the first songs we did,
All
just sitting around together, and then we kind of just were wobbling through things, and then like we had a year into it, real good rehearsals, a couple nights a week. We were really gonna push it, and then COVID happened,
Yeah.
and it was just like, so where we are right now, we should have been there
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Where we are right now, so it's like it really did stifle us.
That was my first
It
year,
really
full
did.
year doing this, and you guys were easy to get, and I felt bad for every one of you. I mean, I had Tim Moyer from Gridley Page on here. I go, "Tim," because he's on top of everything. I go, "Tim, when do you think you're going to be back?" He's like, "I think spring of 22," and he was about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really whack. I'm glad that shit's all over with, and
Yeah.
and
That was
people are
horrible,
coming
man.
out again.
Yeah.
The world has changed, but
Because when I set up my
Whatever.
chairs out there, I had to make sure they were 6 foot apart.
Yeah.
It's like, this is ridiculous.
I did
And
enjoy.
nobody knew how to do that. They still
no.
don't know how to handle that shit.
people don't know what 6 feet is.
No.
They only bury you 4 feet down. Everybody thinks that's a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Nobody's digging 6 feet. That's deep, man.
Yeah.
That is deep. That's deep.
That is deep. That is deep.
I did enjoy the online music though. People like like Max did it, and Sean Smith and them guys.
That's how I discovered Max.
I'm telling you, it was fun because you get to talk to friends through chats and see them play. Because that was like our normal thing, was watching him and Kelly,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden like we're social people, and my wife and I both, and our friends, we're all social people, and then it gets shut down.
Yeah.
It's like, what do? You start ordering family trays of Riggies from Lucan's, and it's only us. So you eat and you gain weight, because what else could you do?
Yes.
I tell you what, that was a great time for deals on food, though. Tray of Riggies, 18 meatballs, and a large pizza, 1927.
And all the diarrhea you can handle.
Yeah, throwing money, yeah.
The liquor stores
They made a
Man.
killing.
Yes.
billions of
Yes.
dollars.
Yes.
They made more than the fucking fuel companies.
Oh, man.
And Pornhub went up like 900%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's home watching
Christ
porn.
almighty.
Yeah. with their Riggy bellies drinking a fifth of vodka.
Dude, everybody's bellies were so big they haven't seen their dicks in months, and they're still whacking off the Pornhub.
Yeah. They got the little flashlight.
Disclaimer, disclaimer.
And hear Flip Wilson's penis on one of those. Easy there, big
Oh,
fella.
sorry.
Jesus.
Not out behind the woodshed.
Jesus.
Spray some more of that
I know
on
it. I'm going to spray you
Like
down,
shape
Scott.
yourself.
That got me. I did it. I thought it was like the Banaka blast. I didn't. I should have.
Hey, dude, whatever,
Yep.
whatever floats your boat, bro.
This show brought to you by
If
Repel.
you don't want mosquitoes in your mouth, that probably was the wise thing to do.
I haven't had one
There goes
yet.
one now. I think it flew out of my mouth.
I haven't had one yet.
You guys having fun?
Yeah. You?
I'm having a blast.
Yep.
Where's the Matt's beer ball?
I know. Ever hear the story about the Matt's beer balls at my house? So we grew up on like Route 69 in Oriskany Highway. And my parents used to work nights, and my older sisters would have parties,
Yeah.
and they'd have a bunch of people over at Matt's beer balls, and then my parents come home. They'd have the whole house cleaned up before anything happened, right?
Yeah.
Well, one day we're outside and it's super windy out, and across the street in the field, like 14 match beer balls just come blowing across like tumbleweeds. My father looks at my sister, and she goes, huh? Yeah, she goes, she goes, huh? Wonder where those came from. The old match beer balls.
They were great.
You cut the
Look
top
at
off
that
your
squirrel.
scoop?
Did you see
Yeah.
the move he just did?
Like Spider-Man.
Dude, where the fuck did he come from?
Yep.
Joe Altier had a blast with that squirrel.
Did-
He's
is
like,
that the
he's
same
in
one?
WWE. He goes,
Oh man, I saw Joey
Look at
Sunday
that little
night.
bastard.
Yeah, we played.
Oh!
We played the Nest, and then I went to Swifties for some wings,
yeah,
and he was in there playing.
yep.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
dude brings it. He's
Yep.
going to the UK next year.
I know.
He's going on tour.
Yep.
He's like, I'm making sure I'm making money this time.
I know. God, Kevin tells stories about on tour too. It's like, don't do it for the money. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
You're lucky you got money for gas and a cheeseburger from the gas station.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not out like everybody thinks, you know. People
Even
think-
nowadays.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
people think, oh, they're signed. They're signed. They're endorsed. Yeah.
that don't mean shit.
Guess what? We're in the same underwear for the past 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah. There's
And they're gonna
nothing
send you out
living
there
in
for
the-
a little or
Nothing
nothing.
like living in the van with your dudes.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
You did it? This
Oh
little while?
yeah. With us,
Was-
with
I-
Stone Soul?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. We stunk like hell together. Man. It's
We
fucking-
stunk like
Man.
hell together.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, we didn't come back with. If we came back broke even, that was great.
Yeah. Yep.
Then it's a success.
You're hanging with the boys.
It's a
That's
success,
what you're doing.
man. You're out there doing it. You know.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember
You know,
Boy
it's-
Hits Car was coming here from California, and they were putting on Facebook, "Hey, we're in such and such right now." And
Oh, we played with them.
Yeah.
When they came. Where did
we played at Pierce and
Yeah.
Blake with them,
Yeah.
and
Where
but
did
they
we
were
play
reaching
with you? Where did we play with Nine Ball?
Snubbing Post.
We did play with you guys.
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
Snubbing Post. Yeah,
Nine Ball.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Those are good
I've heard a
days.
lot
Those
of
are
legendary
growing days.
stories about Nine Ball.
Good times.
Those were
I can't
growing
remember
days.
them, but I heard about
Yep, they were good.
Yeah.
They were good.
Now I gotta ask where the name Seattle Suns came from.
Well, you know, when I was in Stone Soul Foundation, and towards the end, our manager out in Chicago told us that we had to come up with another way to find a means to make money, and so we started a Black Sabbath tribute, and that was when we started playing cover songs.
Awesome.
So you know what I mean. So
I
that's
do.
when we stepped out of our box.
Yep.
So we started a Sabbath tribute called Sons of Sabbath.
Okay.
They were great.
And
great.
we did that because we didn't want to look like Black Sabbath, and we weren't being like a band that went up there to like be them.
Yeah.
Just to go up there and play the songs awesome, and just look like ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Sons of Sabbath kind of made sense
Yeah.
because it didn't. It was like it's just the little bit of, we didn't have to feel like we were going to try to look like Ozzy and all
Yeah.
that shit. So that only lasted a couple of shows, and then when we started this thing, I said, well, when we did the Sons of Sabbath, it just kind of almost like made sense.
That's
to
a
do
great
it.
name.
So if the Seattle Sons came from the naming of Sons of Sabbath, we were just like, we're not those guys.
Yeah.
We'll never be those guys.
Yeah.
We're not even from there.
Yeah.
But the name screams that scene,
Yes.
and it just kind of sounds Seattle Sons. It just flows. It sounds like,
I dig it.
So, you know,
It works.
and we want people to know that it's a tribute to the city of Seattle.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And so it's building a brand and building a business or building a band or anything. It's all about marketing, and if your name is already telling the people what the market is,
Yeah.
that helps.
Yes.
You know, so, and the artwork and everything. Jake does that for us. He's a website guy, you know, and he takes all of that, care of all that stuff. And the name, so that's where it came from. Just what we found out what worked with that name, Sons of Sabbath. So I just kind of incorporated it with this. The guys were okay with it. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been something else. It could have been the name of one of the songs, or it could have been the Fud Fighters, or, you know, or like we're doing Slap Nuts. They had Slipknot band. We played with a Slipknot band a couple weeks ago up at Bexy's backyard with JP Voitko.
Yeah.
You ever know them? Bexy's backyard.
No.
He has
Oh.
a lot of local
Really
shows
cool.
in his,
up
in his
towards
backyard.
Watertown.
Oh,
Up
oh.
towards Watertown.
Adams,
I
New
chill in
York.
my backyard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You dig this dude.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's a contractor, you know, just mover and shaker, just, you know, builder of things. And
Is
so
he an easy talker like you guys are?
Yeah.
Then I dig him.
Yeah.
so we played up there with my good friend Jeff Molesky
The
from
Mole
Mole
Man.
Track Studios, American Primitive Band, us, and this Slipknot tribute called Slapnut
Slapnut.
from Connecticut. They were young cats, fucking insanely awesome.
Yeah.
They were great.
It was 1,000,000
They
degrees
were
out, and they had
great.
the masks. They had everything
They
on.
were great.
The whole year.
They were. We were like. I remember Kevin saying before they started, he's like, "Man, you're gonna be a Slipknot tribute. Either you're gonna be awesome, or you're gonna suck." And as soon as they started, just like these guys are awesome. It's like, I mean, their drummer, he was sick.
Yeah.
He was
He's like
sick.
11.
No, they were sick. They
They're
were
young
they were
kids.
great young
Mhm.
people.
Yeah.
And
But doing it right.
oh yeah,
Right?
they were doing it right. They were great. So, you know, big thumbs up to you guys and Slapnuts. Go check them out.
Rock
They're
on.
great. They're great. Connecticut based.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's fun. I'm having fun in Seattle Suns, and there was a long time towards the end with Stone Soul where I wasn't having fun, and you know what I mean.
That's when
the
you know it's
original
time to
thing,
go.
The original thing. Well, not that it's time to go, but it's
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
take. You know,
Got to
I
regroup.
needed to take a step back and just see things in a little different light and see things for how they are and pursue however I could, especially after those injuries, you know.
Yep.
So I'm real happy, and I love meeting Scott, and I love the four dudes in my band, and not my band, but in our band, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's great to be in a band. I strongly suggest it if you're not in one yourself, you should do it.
Go get a damn band. Shane said so.
Go get
Yep.
a damn band.
There you go. And be loud with subs.
Be
and
loud.
don't use a
Not
tablet.
the kind of subs you're thinking of. Not the ones with lettuce all over them and
Oh.
meat.
Okay, speakers. Get speakers.
Ham, American cheese, and lettuce.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And don't use a tablet.
I dig your kind of subs though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Hey, did you ever see Mac Sabbath?
No.
Oh my God, the McDonald's Black Sabbath tribute? You never heard or saw them?
Oh,
they were in Lost
sing songs
Horizon.
like about French
Grimace,
fries.
Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar.
I'm missing out, man.
They played at the.
Oh my
I saw them
God,
at
Mac
the Lost
Sabbath.
Horizon
Yeah.
a few years ago, and it was great.
Comical, right?
It was comical. Musically, they sounded killer. Man.
course.
But the singer was just. I mean, he's got big, long, fucking like milkshake straws, like 15 feet long, and just stupid shit like that. It was pretty hysterical. It was pretty funny. And they sang songs like about food, like
Okay.
McDonald's food. With
Yeah.
like we made the lyrics with.
So they weren't Sabbath tribute. They didn't do Sabbath songs. They did their own stuff.
Well, they sang their own words to the Sabbath music.
Shut up!
Like, yes, dude.
It's even
It's fucking
better.
hysterical.
Oh my God, that's great.
It's
know
it's a
that.
gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, man.
Well, I'm sorry I missed that.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
you
too.
I can always go find it.
I've seen
You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it. It's pretty.
Mac
pretty
Sabbath.
good stuff.
Mac Sabbath. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go look it up.
Yeah.
That
Cool.
way I'm not missing out, and I don't.
Yeah, you don't wanna
if
miss
somebody else brings it up, and I'm be like, no.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
yeah.
here with my
No.
thumb in my ass.
Yeah. YouTube
With your
it.
thumb in your Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to YouTube that.
Yeah.
Now they know it's their own words.
Scott, who were some of your musical influences? Max Sheldon.
Sure.
Yeah.
When I started playing, I liked Nikki Sixx a lot. I
Yeah.
know. Obviously, Billy Sheehan. Eddie Jackson from Queensryche.
Yep.
I like Jeff Pilson from Dokken. And then I started taking lessons. I started getting to original music and stuff. But yeah, I mean, Bob Lett, from a local guy, if you want to talk about,
He was on here last year.
Bob Lett played my high school,
Wow.
and I just watched this guy with his Red Jackson, and I'm like, holy cow.
You should have seen
So-
the car he rolled up in here.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm like, that's how you play bass. And I was a local guy, but I mean, look up to him a lot. I really do, yeah.
Bob's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he's solid, man. He, you know what? You tell him to learn, you gotta, hey man, I need a fill-in tomorrow. I gotta learn 20 songs by tomorrow. Okay, brother.
Yep.
And he'll do it justice.
Me and Bob have had a lot of conversations. He was
Yeah.
supposed to do my show this year. He's going through some shit.
Yep.
Next year.
Yeah, no, he's good, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Bob had a great conversation out here. Got me a lot of views. Oof.
Good, yeah. Yeah, Bob.
He's
Yep.
very well loved and respected.
Yeah, he is, man. He's
I think the world of
top-notch
that
guy.
Yep.
Definitely.
I think the world of that guy.
Yeah, same.
And we were having a conversation about merch. It's when I was, just getting going with this, and I wanted to do T-shirts and shit. He's like, I'll help fund it.
Yeah.
So he offered to do that, but I didn't take him up on it. I
Right.
did it myself.
Nice guy. Yeah.
You can't rely on people's help. You do it yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what I did,
Yep.
and I sold a lot of merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah. But I was kicking around the idea because my dad's always on my ass. He hated this when I first started. He's like, "You're not making nothing." I go, "Dad, I do it because I love to do it."
Yeah.
He's like, "You got to make money somehow."
Yeah.
But you got to put your time.
Yeah,
in.
but I put my time in.
Yeah,
I did
but
it for 4 years for free. I had to get somewhat of a craft going.
Yeah.
I can't just say, "Hey," because when I started this, I'm reading off a fucking notebook.
Yeah.
Where were you born and raised?
Yeah.
And I wasn't interacting with you guys.
And
it was
that's
just
it.
right
And you're
on
not
the
being
next
yourself. You're not being, you know what I mean? You got to learn how to be yourself, too.
And when Justin was out here, I go, "Justin, from season 1 to I am now," I go, "Season 1 was a shit show." He goes, "Don't call yourself a shit show. You were learning."
Yeah.
He goes, "Don't ever downgrade yourself
Yep.
like that." So I was just learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything's
And now
a
I can
learning
carry on a
process.
conversation, and I know everybody out there pretty much now.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, there's a lot of people I probably don't know, but I know a good majority.
Yeah.
I can carry on a conversation and be like, "Yeah, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one."
Yeah.
So I had to earn my stripes.
4 years,
Yeah.
my friend, is nothing
Yeah.
when it comes to putting your time
Yeah.
into your
That is nothing.
trade
flew
or your
by.
craft.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
I mean,
Your
it's-
passion.
It's 10,000 hours. You
Yes.
know, put your time in.
Z told me that. Z drove that in my head.
Yeah.
It's like you in 4 years, you still haven't put 10,000 hours in sitting right
hell
here
no.
talking to people.
I'm like 9,500 short.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
so,
seriously though,
but,
yeah.
but really though, seriously, I mean, and that's when you really feel like, man, I got this.
Yeah.
But it's all just putting.
I'm nervous
trial and
before
error.
every episode because
Trial and error,
I still
you
get
know?
butterflies before every episode.
Yeah.
That means I'm still passionate.
That's good.
Yeah.
My friend my friend Jason Hartness, Route 69 Auto Sales and Service on Oriskany Boulevard in Whitesboro.
Wow.
He
this
had-
guy's
must
a
get a
plug
kickback.
master.
Yeah. He
Plug ma-
How
Yeah.
much is the kickback? How much is the kickback?
a dozen wings.
Get that fucking
Yes.
mosquito.
Yeah. So he did a job for a customer. Didn't take him long to do it. He charged him, like, say, $300.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Why you charging me so much? It only took you 15 minutes." He's like, "It took me 25 years of doing this to do it in 15 minutes."
Just Joe will tell you that.
You know?
Go.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe said, I had a conversation with a musician. He goes, "Man, I've been putting my time in. It's been like 2 years." Joe goes, "I've been doing it for 22.
Yeah.
He goes, how are you getting 10,000 likes on everything and I'm getting like 3? He goes, 22 years
Yeah.
versus 2.
That's
Yeah.
because it's because.
No, they want instant gratification. That's what we're this
not it.
society
And
now.
it's not. I mean, Joe's been, dude. Joe, brand
He's-
new sin.
Yeah.
They did shit. They
Yeah.
did shit.
Yeah.
They
were
did
one,
shit.
they were one of the best bands that ever came out of
Yes.
this area.
Yes.
Brand new sin
Agreed.
was. They
Agreed.
should have went way farther than they were able to. I mean, they wrote great songs. They're hard. Those boys were badass.
Yeah.
They were fucking great. I love them. I love all of them.
Yep.
You know, and I'm happy to say that I'm good friends with all of them. And you know, and I'll tell you, if they couldn't reach that pinnacle of a place where you're a national recording artist and you're secure and you're touring and you got it, then you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, what is
I thought Stone Soul had it too. We put our time in 15 years writing. We didn't get there either. But what we did do is grow and learn and become who we are today.
Yeah.
And that's where Joe is.
Yep.
That's where I'm at.
That's where
You
I'm
know,
at
50
too.
years old.
Yeah.
Man, there ain't nothing better than
Yeah.
being this age and have all those years under your belt,
Yep.
playing and setting up,
Yeah.
and being pissed and getting rained on,
Yeah.
sliding your van sideways, smashing into shit on the throughway with it, you know, and being broken down. All this stuff. It's what makes you hardy, and that's why Joe's so awesome. Because
Yeah.
he run the road, he's done it. His blood and guts are on the stage. When he plays those keyboards, you just know there's a dude that's
And some people
put his
don't
time,
know.
He put his time
in.
in.
Yeah.
Put his time in. You know, kudos, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't know if he watches this, but he's
Yeah,
busy,
it
busy
doesn't matter,
dude.
'cause it don't matter, but he's out there someplace.
Yeah.
Yep. Someone's gonna watch it that knows him.
Yes.
He's out
Yeah.
there someplace.
Joe, you know, I think the world of you. When he was out here, I was like, this is my bucket list interview. Who do
Yeah.
I chase after this?
You're
There is
right.
nobody.
Yeah, he's great, man. Definitely.
And
And the
he was-
fact that he made the time for you to come out too.
And when I went to see him at Motif over at Turning Stone, I went to see him a couple times, you
Yeah.
know, and he was late going to the piano because he was talking to me.
Yeah.
He goes, I want to put that time in because you're a fan. He goes, I do it to other musicians that I'm a fan of. He
Yeah.
goes, it feels good, doesn't it? I said, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was a high honor.
Yeah, it
I
makes
go,
you feel
Joe, can I
appreciated.
please get a picture with you? He goes, bring it in. And he
Yep.
put his arm around me and we took a picture. I was like,
Yep.
fuck, this guy's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's the lady with the big boobs.
Oh no.
There's the lady with the pontoon boobs.
Oh,
I'm not putting that picture up.
no.
How many cats is she feeding?
Shh, I can hear you.
Shane, don't get me beat up by an 80-year-old.
I know.
Oh, dude, that's been done before. It's embarrassing. I hate that walk of shame. I hate that walk of
Oh,
shame.
mouth
Oh,
balls
my
and black
God.
and blues.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. Did she fall?
No, there's steps over there.
Okay.
She went in her pool the other day with dress
That pool?
pants on. Yeah, there's a pool over there. She went in there with dress pants on and a dress shirt. She was cleaning out her pool. And me and my girl are up there watching in the bathroom to make sure she's going to be okay.
that is her bathing suit. I can't post that.
I probably shouldn't say that on camera.
It's her bag.
But there's a sweet old lady next door. I was trying to make sure she was going to be okay. That's what I'm trying to say.
She's a sweet lady.
I
Yeah.
know I can't do
Is
that.
she the one that has to hear all the cuss words? Is she the one?
Probably.
Yeah.
If her hearing aid's on, I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Put that down to zero, Rick's film.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh,
Wow,
man.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I got nice neighbors
This
around
is
here.
a nice, quiet neighborhood, buddy. You got
Oh,
a nice little spot. Do you own this house? This
Yeah,
is what-
we just bought it a year and a half ago.
Sweet.
Very cool. We
Would
came
you
from
do
a
your
dinky
show-
little 2-bedroom.
Would you do your show before that?
In the backyard of the
Your own
apartment.
place? Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. And the first season was at the United American Legion on their
Yeah.
patio. I got to tell you guys about Chillin' Fest when this is off.
Yeah.
I'm having a party,
Cool.
Oh, cool.
and I want you guys to attend.
Oh, we'd
Oh,
love
nice.
to
Yeah.
attend.
So, I mean, there's going to be 50 musicians there along with you guys.
Hopefully it's not,
Yeah.
hopefully it's not Labor Day
Are we gonna have a
weekend.
jam session?
It's
Are
a
you
jam
gonna-
fest.
Big
Yep.
jam fest?
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
That sounds great. Sign me up,
That
man.
sounds
That would
great,
be
yeah.
awesome. Sign us up.
So, Scott, I appreciate you being here,
Oh,
brother.
thanks for having us,
Yes.
man.
Oh, we're
Shane.
done already?
Yeah, you're
We'll
done.
come back
Oh,
for
Rick, you're
I
the
need
best,
you guys
man.
back
for part two, buddy.
Here, let's have a hug
Right
fest.
on, buddy.
My glasses.
Oh, yeah! Oh, that was me.
Seattle Suns, guys, go check them out. Where can they find you on Facebook and stuff like that? Shout it out.
Seattle Suns Syracuse on Facebook. What's
Seattle
the-
Suns. Check with
Instagram.
go to Jake Bunger's page and check out
Seattle
Seattle
Sun,
Suns.
basically-
Type in Seattle
basically
Suns.
it's like
Seattle Suns.
SeattleSuns.live.
There you go.
That
That's what
has
it is.
all our stuff on it.
Seattle
Like our
Suns
Facebook
live.
page, like our Instagram page. Come see us at Performance Harley this Friday night from 6 to 9.
There you go.
See us in
Awesome.
Auburn at Swifties Sunday from 6 to 9.
There you go.
And wherever
Awesome.
else.
Seattle Suns, guys.
Thanks, guys. Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome, Rick. Thank you.